What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, family? How y'all doing? Hey, I want to get right into it, but it's another edition, new season of Wisdom Wednesday. But this story is about a dog, and it's about a dog who was sitting on this porch. It was an old dog sitting on this porch, and it was this gentleman who had went to the doctor, and he said to the doctor, I've just been feeling tired lately. And want to know what I need to do. So the doctor told him, it's going to start with your exercise. It's going to start with your diet, but you need to start exercising. So the guy went home, told his wife about it, told his kids about it, that he was going to start this workout regimen. And so in the morning, he got up, he put his pants on, and got out early in the morning, and he started jogging. He wasn't able to go that far. So the first day, he just went up the street. But while he was going up the street, he noticed a house over to the right, and he seen on the house, he seen at the house, he seen on the porch, it was his dog, and his dog was sitting on the porch, and it was making this sound going, "Arr, arr." The guy was like, I wonder what's going on with that dog, but he kept running. And so he went back to his house. Next day, he got up, put on his pants, he went outside, get his jog on early in the morning. He started jogging. This time, he was able to make it around the block, but he went past that same house that he seen yesterday, and he seen that same dog sitting right there on the porch, making that same sound, like it was in pain. So he, went around the block. So he had done this for about a week, and every day that he done it, he seen that same dog sitting in the same place. So the next week, he got up in the morning time, put his stuff on to go out to run. And so he goes out, and he went a little bit later this time. So as he's going, dog is sitting right in that same spot. And as he passes by, he sees the owner of the house sitting on the porch. And so as he passed by, the dog went, "Arr, arr." And so as he passed by, he said, I gotta see what's going on. So he turns around and he goes up to the house. And he says, hey, I've been running, this same route. I live right up the street, but I've been running this same route for the last week, 2 weeks. And every time I come past your house, I see your dog making this noise. It's making this noise like it's in pain, this excruciating sound. Do you know what's going on? And the gentleman said, oh, yeah, I know exactly what's going on. He said, well, what's going on? He said, well, he's sitting on a nail. So he's sitting on a nail. He said, yeah, he's sitting on a nail. He said, wait. You mean to tell me I've been doing this for the last 2 weeks, and I come past your house and this dog is sitting in the same spot? You mean to tell me he's sitting on a nail? Yeah, he's sitting on a nail. He said, oh my God, I can see why he's making that noise. That must really, really hurt. He said, yeah. He said, well, I just don't understand. Why doesn't he move? And the gentleman paused. He said, I guess it's not hurting him bad enough. Let me tell you why I tell you that story. Because there's some things that's going on in our life right now that we're not choosing to move because we don't think that it's hurting us bad enough. See, it's just hurting a little bit. And in actuality, that little thing develops into a big thing, kind of like the snowball effect. Starts off real, real small, and then it develops into something real big. So those small things, that little bit of pain, we know we need to maybe start making a transition and doing the things we need to do to move out of either that relationship, that job, that friendship. But right now it's not hurting. Feels like it's not hurting, but it is hurting. It's hurting your future. So you can't allow that little tiny nail, that thing that's bothering you, to mess up your destination, to mess up your future. You gotta take it and say, you know what? Even though it's just hurting a little bit, I know later on it's going to hurt me even more if I don't do what I need to do in order to make changes. Come on, y'all. It's time to make a change. It's time to once again do the things that you need to do in order to have the things that you choose to have. It's hurting. It's time out for that. It's hurting. It's hurting your future. So let's make a decision that we're going to do something different so we can have a different destiny. All right. We out. Hope you enjoyed it. As I always say, you can live extraordinary or you can live ordinary. It's your choice.